Okay, now this is interesting. This is basically, you have to understand, okay, when you're dealing with an individual that you're telling them something over and over and over again, but they don't hear what you're telling them. They hear it the way that they want to interpret what you're saying. So now they're about to ask Dwight Howard a question. And the question that they're going to ask Dwight, I'm going to let you hear it, and then I'm going to say what my opinion after it. But they're about to ask Dwight Howard a question. And I think that in him answering the question, he actually explained why he isn't a better player than he is. But he also let us understand why he doesn't understand why he isn't a better player than he is.
Questions about not only your play on the court right now, but your attitude as well at times, both on the court and or off the court. Where do you feel that you have been misrepresented the most in what's been said about you?
Well, just when people say that, I'm not a hard worker, that would be the biggest thing. I just hate hearing that because, I pride myself in what I do on a daily basis to be able to play. This would be my 13th season, so I really pride myself on how hard I work just on a daily basis.
Okay, just so we could just cut right through all the bullshit. I was having I made a video a while back, and I was talking about LeBron James, and I said that my issue with LeBron James is the fact that he does more lifting weights than he does actual working out on his skill. This guy right here works on his skill level way less than LeBron James. LeBron James, you could tell he's out there, he's doing stuff, he's working on his skills, working on his movements, he's trying to, not just look aesthetically pleasing like most basketball players, whether you're professional or not, you want to look pretty doing whatever it is that you're doing. But also he's working on his, the basics so he could knock down open jump shots. This guy right here, when I watch him play, all I think to myself is he doesn't practice basketball. He's in the gym working hard. He's working hard in the gym, lifting weights. So when somebody comes up to him and I'm guessing says that, you're not a hard worker, they're not talking about how much weight you can lift. When they're telling him he's a hard worker, they're talking about actually perfecting the craft that he plays and earns a living at, basketball. They're talking about his inability to be able to go to the gym on his off times in his off season and work on his game. His whole brain seems to be totally directed at trying to be the biggest and strongest because that's what he got most of his acclaim for. He was the big, strong guy. That's what he got his acclaim for. Look, everybody that don't know, Dwight Howard is not 7 foot. Kevin Durant is taller than Dwight Howard. Okay? So now we get the difference between somebody that just works on their physique and somebody that works on the skills that it's going to take to be successful. There's a difference. So when they're telling him that he's not a hard worker, I'm pretty sure they're not talking about how hard he's working in general. They're talking about how hard he works at perfecting the craft that he is getting paid millions of dollars to perform.